Former crime intelligence officer in court for alleged SSA funds misappropriation, by Satori News. In a notable crackdown on corruption within South African law enforcement, a former crime intelligence (CI) warrant officer is set to appear before the Bloemfontein Magistrates Court facing charges of fraud. The 48-year-old suspect, whose identity remains undisclosed pending legal proceedings, was arrested in Botshabelo, a revelation of the ongoing vigilance exercised by the Serious Corruption Investigation Arm of the Hawks. According to official reports, the officer, who was allocated to Park Road SSAPs in the Free State, is accused of having stolen a significant amount of money from the Secret Services Account, SSA, a fund used to finance covert operations in the fight against crime. It is alleged that in 2022, the suspect forged signatures of superiors and illicitly withdrew over R134,000 for personal gain. The SSA is integral to the infrastructure established to tackle organized crime, and it is endowed with resources meant to ensure the safety and security of South African citizens. The fund's misappropriation, therefore, represents not just a breach of protocol, but also a direct attack on efforts to bolster the country's security. This particular case underlines the determination of the Hawks to uphold integrity within the ranks of crime intelligence and to maintain the sanctity of resources allocated to national security. The arrest conducted by the Hawks underscores a message of no tolerance towards corruption and abuse of power. Free State Head of the Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, Hawks, Major General Makgadi Gokaba, remarked on the somber reality of arresting one of their own, but emphasized the importance of removing corrupt elements to protect the integrity of their mission. Notably, the arrested member had resigned from his position within the service prior to his apprehension, a decision often seen as an attempt to evade disciplinary procedures, but one that does not exempt former officials from legal accountability. Public trust in law enforcement is paramount, and cases such as these are pivotal in the ongoing efforts to rebuild confidence in South African institutions. The suspect's presentation before court serves as a procedural foundation towards ensuring justice and as a deterrent to potential offenders harboring intentions of defrauding state funds. As the former CI officer's court date approaches, stakeholders and the general public alike will be watching closely, seeking a fair and transparent resolution to this breach of law and trust. The outcome of this case may very well resonate through the ranks of law enforcement, signaling the gravity with which corruption is viewed and the inevitability of legal consequences for such acts. Thank you for choosing Satori News.